This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Opposition says tax on fuel should be removed. Bommana prison encounters funding challenges. And Paradise Foods Limited supports impacted communities. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rema. Thank you for joining us. The opposition leader, James Bommana, is calling on the government to cut all tax on import fuel prices to address the current fuel shortage in the country. He said all import tariffs on fuel should be removed instead of subsidizing the selling price of fuel in the country.
As of yesterday evening, motorists in the National Capital District and other parts of the country have flocked service stations to top up their vehicle fuel tanks. In the National Capital District, various service stations closed their gates today while others are rationing the sales. At the Lahara Mobile Service Station in Port Moresby, consumers stood in line with their containers to get what they could manage, similar to the service station at Highlander. Opposition leader James Bommana says this could be addressed by removing import tariffs on fuel.
In the very first press conference that we had when the fuel crisis was was hitting our shores because of the war in the Middle East, why is the government not just cutting the taxes and the tariffs right there? Why are we trying to get funds in to say, all right, I'll pay my favorite fuel distributor, fuel importer? Why don't you just cut the taxes? Reduce the tariffs, cut the taxes, and then just reduce the price of fuel as we're importing.
He says he understands the continuous war between Iran, United States, and Israel that is affecting global fuel supply. However, he calls on the government to look at the long run. He says by now Papua New Guinea should have a refinery plant in the country.
Question, in the last 7 years, why haven't you built domestic refinery for fuel? Where have you been?
Meanwhile, Prime Minister James Marape in a statement revealed that 576 million kina remains in a central bank trust account designated for fuel subsidies, while 246 million kina has already been paid to importers. However, he says this shortfall is on the part of the bureaucrats, Treasury, Finance, Independent Consumer and Competition Commission and the Central Bank of Papua New Guinea. Marape says he is investigating why payments have not been processed on time to address the disruption and warned that officials failing to act could face dismissals. He says this is below the government level and he is getting to the bottom of this. The situation has also caused an unauthorized increase in PMV bus fares despite no increase in the selling price of fuel in the country. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
Bommana prison is facing serious overcrowding and funding challenges, with rising inmate numbers, aging facilities and increasing food cost putting pressure on prison operations and resources in Port Moresby.
Bommana prison camp outside Port Moresby is facing overcrowding crisis. Commanding Officer Chief Superintendent Yeli Oyufa says the prison now holds more than 1,050 male inmates, including juveniles.
Looking after less than 1,000 plus. It's like our ratio, one blood water, you go Karabus, it's like 2 officers to 1 prisoner. Sometimes you like see go out walk one. And we must 2 blood water, must have 1 blood Karabus. The ratio now, you're looking compared to 200 to 1,000 plus, and people are understaffed there.
Only around 200 officers are currently managing the facility. Cells built for 35 inmates are now holding more than 60 prisoners.
Check. Some of them check low supplier, he bounce back number because no money inside law, account law also. Sometimes, for example, now we are going into 3 months na chapla check.
The prison also houses over 60 female inmates and 137 Indonesian nationals jailed for illegal fishing offences. More illegal fishing offenders are expected to arrive. Chief Superintendent Oyafa says overcrowding is placing pressure on food supplies and prison resources. Monthly food costs now range between 265,000 kina and 300,000 kina. He says they have not received check for nearly 3 months now. He also raised concerns over aging infrastructure, with many buildings built in the 1960s and 1970s still in use today. There has been some development, but most of the buildings inside the compound were built in the 1960s and are still being used today. Flooding near Bommana also affects access roads and prison operations during heavy rain. Last year in December, it was very bad. The situation highlights growing pressure on PNG Correctional Service Institute in Papua New Guinea. Joel Mipari, National MTV News.
The National Capital District Commission and Bommana Prison are strengthening ties through food donations and rehabilitation programs aimed at helping inmates gain skills and opportunities after release.
The NCDC Sports, Youth and Civic Engagement Branch has strengthened its partnership with Bommana Prison through food donations and rehabilitation support programs. The donation was presented at the Bommana Prison camp in Port Moresby by the branch manager, Christopher Topa. Donated items include 17 cartons of lamb flaps, 5 cartons of chicken, and 20 cartons of sausages for inmates. Topa said this initiative is part of their efforts to support rehabilitation through skills training, partnerships, and community-based programs.
To introduce new ways of doing things, but at the same time as well bring in people from outside in to try to innovate and improve the system.
He said the NCDC restructuring now allows the branch to focus more on practical programs to help inmates gain life skills and qualifications while serving sentences. Topa explained the aim is not only to keep inmates occupied but help them gain technical and vocational skills for life after prison. He also stressed the importance of partnership instead of duplicating existing community programs.
Working alongside your team in terms of trying to look at ways where, while we have our detainees or line of supply here, we can be able to look at programs and ways so we can help them, upskill them while staying here. So it's not.
Bommana Prison Officer in Charge, Chief Superintendent Yeli Oyufa, welcomed the support and described it as a growing partnership between NCDC and the prison. Oyufa said Bommana Prison served the nation's capital and houses inmates from many provinces and cultural backgrounds. He admitted that the communication between NCDC and the Bommana Prison had been limited in the past years, despite the institution being part of Port Moresby community.
Central province na. Papua pula no it's like Papua New Guinea. Papua New Bommana, you talk to Bommana Australis. You talk to Papua New Guinea. All the Papua New Guinea will sleep inside the Bommana Australis. It's like everybody from all around across the country and all stuff inside there. So.
Oyufa said both organizations are now moving toward stronger rehabilitation and reintegration programs. He confirmed a memorandum of agreement is being processed between NCDC and Bommana Prison, including plans for rehabilitation office within NCDC. Bommana inmate representatives Billy Puyo also thanked NCDC for the donation and planned rehabilitation program. Puyo said inmates hope to gain qualifications and become better people after serving their terms. The initiative reflects growing efforts to strengthen rehabilitation, skills training and reintegration programs in Papua New Guinea correctional system. Joel Mipari, National MTV News.
Acting Commissioner for Correctional Service Bernard Nepo and officials from the National Procurement Commission has paid a visit to the sewage plant project in Bommana yesterday. Contractor of the project, Lome Pioneer Construction, hosted the visiting team and provided an update on their progress.
This project is an emergency infrastructure development that started in 2025, which aims to serve the Bommana Police College, the Bommana Correctional Service facilities, as well as the surrounding community. Initially funded by the Correctional Service at a cost of 7 million kina, the project was scheduled for completion early this year, but factors such as availability of funds had contributed to the delay. Managing Director for Lome Pioneer Construction, Jacob Wallo, took Acting Commissioner Bernard Nepo, National Procurement Commission's Executive Manager for Procurement, Strategy and Systems, Very Hitolo, and their officials for a tour.
And the pipe is already here. The tank is already here.
Acting Commissioner Nepo added this to say following his inspection.
I don't like as a commissioner, I don't like to see half job done. As long as your company, completing this plan, or some of the construction, way back up along CS and we'll give it to you. And all LPC in our planning line and more back up to Bacanara. So for me, within the time frame, money to you, Chakam Karakrana, we give you the money and you now we can give you. Yes, you are done and that's it. We plan by Tokos and the company has delivered. And CS Babla Amamas now, or number of parties, stakeholders like NPC, finance, treasury, planning, and more by Amamas. So Papua New Guinea is a challenge now. Challenge for other Papua New Guinea national company to actually deliver.
Mr. Italo said he was satisfied with the progress so far and he will be presenting a report to his superiors.
It's a serious issue in Bommana, CS College. And we're disturbing the police and the families staying in CS area with the families, officers. And it's been a privilege that I came to do the inspection here. The contract was awarded for 7 million. And said there were some variations done, but our NPC board is yet to approve. So I'd like to inform my CEO and my NPC board on my briefing. I'm satisfied that this variation is true and fully committed. So the board must give its blessings so this project can continue its purpose.
Mr. Itolo concluded that the facility will not only serve the prison, but it will also cater for Bommana Police College and the surrounding communities. Pakatambu, National MTV News.
Doulos Hope, widely known as the Floating Library, is currently docked at the wharf in downtown Port Moresby, allowing locals to access the varieties of library books on board. The International Floating Book Fair is operated by GBA Ships, a faith-based charity organization based in Germany.
The International Floating Book Fair, Doulos Hope, arrived in Port Moresby with the hope to encourage literacy, promote unity and diversity. Speaking to MTV News, Doulos Hope project coordinator Clemens Mugoni shared the ship's story, noting that the ship carries over 2,000 titles of books.
My name is Clemens from Zimbabwe, all the way from Southern Africa. I'm just so thrilled to be here. Thank you, EMTV, for just hosting us on this one. So basically, Doulos Hope, the story about Doulos Hope. Doulos Hope is one of the largest floating book fair in the world, which is carrying massive books, around 2,000 titles for you to peruse on board the ship.
He said entry fee is 5 kina per adults, excluding children under 12 years and adults above 65 years of age.
Our fees are 5 kina per each and every person, but for the people that are 12 years and below, it's free. Again, with the people that are 65 going above, it's free as well. But if you are 18 years and below, please, you have to come with a guardian on board the ship because it's just a requirement.
GBA ship operates Doulos Hope with an international crew of volunteers on board. Its primary mission is to promote education, cultural diversity, Christianity, and community engagement.
We also run private events on board, right? But the idea is we want to encourage literacy around Papua New Guinea. That's the heart behind that. We want to grow with you. If you're building something, we want to build with you. If you're growing something, we want to grow with you. If you're journeying towards a certain direction as a nation, that's the direction that we want to go with you at the same time. So our ministry is running under 3 thematic areas, which is sharing knowledge, help, and hope. So
one of the visitors on board shared why he visited the floating book fair.
I'm 5 years old. Namila paini one book the science. So I can line mem how connecting battery go bulb light. So I'm looking around and setting.
Doulos Hope arrived in Port Moresby on the 9th of May and will depart on the 27th of May 2026. From Port Moresby, the vessel will visit other parts of the country, including New Ireland, Morobe and Medang Province. Mimi Pio, National MTV News.
Apart from being a floating book fair, Doulos Hope is known for its diversity, having 35 different nationalities of crew members serving on board, promoting unity and diversity across the world.
Doulos Hope Project Coordinator Clemens Mugani says around 100 crew serves on board the ship, comprising of different nationalities, showcasing and promoting unity wherever they go.
Apart from that, we are just known for diversity when it comes to culture. So we have around 35 plus different nationalities on board. So we have almost all the regions of the world actually represented on board. And we just want to come alongside. We want to, exhibit that. We want the people right here to see, a united nation on board the ship.
He said the core aim of the organization is to bring hope to the people by bringing literature and encouraging literacy.
Organizations that are like-minded around the island. So we are in partnership with organizations like Operation Mobilization, Christian Books, Melanesia. We are in contact with organization like Bible Society and all that organization that brings literature and promote literacy around and bring hope among its people, because that's the heart, that is at the core of our organization, that we want to bring hope. That's why we are also coming as a group of people coming from different nationalities and say, hey, despite all the difficulties and the challenges and also beautiful stories that we have from around the globe, we want to share this with the people in Papua New Guinea. That's why you see us right here.
A Papua New Guinean also shared her experience serving as a book fairer on board the vessel, among other nationalities.
It's a privilege to working with the international crew and people from all around the world. It's good that we're from the different country, but as we come on board, we serve as a one. To see the country that I cannot see, and through this ministry I see, and it's a privilege. And as a Papua New Guinea, we are only 2 Papua New Guinea on board, and we are so privileged that she is coming back in PNG.
Mimi Pio, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Paradise Foods Limited has donated more than 900 cartons of food and water to the families in Milne Bay who are affected by Cyclone Mila.
The promotion and sponsorship manager Tapua Alu said, as the PNG-owned company, their responsibility goes beyond producing quality food. It is about bystanding with the people in times of need. He said the donation reflects the company's commitment to supporting PNG communities beyond its core business operations, and they continue to play an active role in community support initiatives across the country through donation sponsorships and partnerships focused on improving the well-being of Papua New Guineans. According to PFL, the donation includes 500 cartons of water and 420 cartons of biscuits and snack products were presented to the Milne Bay Provincial Health Authority Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Mamadi, earlier this month. The second donation was held recently in Port Moresby, led by community-led initiative, supported by Milne Bay Community Association, INC, and Louis-Side People's Foundation, INC. Chairman of the Cyclone Mila Relief Alliance, Ben Davis, and Chairman of Louis-Side People's Foundation, INC, acknowledged the importance of partnership between business and community organizations during the times of crisis. Lauren Jimal, National MTV News.
The International Organization for Migration in Papua New Guinea has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting communities affected by Tropical Cyclone Mila, following recent field missions by IOM PNG Chief of Mission David Arnold. Affected areas in the autonomous region of Bougainville and East New Britain province will benefit from this support. The visits come as humanitarian operations continue across Papua New Guinea after Tropical Cyclone Mila caused widespread flooding, landslides, coastal flooding, strong winds, and significant damage to homes, schools, food gardens, water sources, and critical infrastructure across affected provinces, including AROB, East New Britain, Milne Bay, Morobe, and West New Britain. IOM PNG Chief of Mission David Arnold noted that the scale of devastation caused by Tropical Cyclone Mila across Papua New Guinea highlights the importance of sustained humanitarian support and long-term investment in disaster resilience. East New Britain Governor Michael Marum acknowledged and sincerely appreciated IOM's continued support to cyclone response efforts. Speaking on behalf of affected households in Malaguna 3 ward in East New Britain, community leader Beta Kalulu highlighted that many families have lost their food gardens, the water sources are no longer safe and clean, and the children's schools have been damaged. In the autonomous region of Bougainville, ABG Secretary for the Department of Community Government, Belinda Mare Gara Lanbong, praised IOM's long-term engagement with communities. During the visits, Mr. Arnold traveled to affected communities in Karavia 1 and Malaguna 3 in East New Britain and Navonek in the autonomous region of Bougainville. Member for Usinabundi Vincent Kumura, in his recent visit to University of Goroka, has paid 260,000 kina in school fee assistance to 74 Usinabundi students studying at tertiary institutions in Eastern Highlands Province. The assistance falls under the Usinabundi District Development Authority Tuition Fee Assistance Scheme.
Following the payments of the tuition fee for the tertiary students, member for Usinabundi Vincent Kumara highlighted the purpose of the tuition fee assistance scheme. He said it aims to complement parental efforts, support education for integral human development, promote human resource, and making sure students complete their tertiary studies. He made reference to the challenges in their local communities and encouraged these students to use that as a drive to study well, graduate with flying colors, and be active citizens by contributing meaningfully to the growth and development of the nation. These students thanked Mr. Kumara and his TFAS team, noting how significant the support is, and pledged their commitment to study well and give back to the community. The staff of the tertiary institutions visited also acknowledged the timely support and reaffirmed their commitment to produce quality education for the students. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Following Eastern Highlands Province visitation, member for Usinabundi made another payment of 63,000 kina from the 1.5 million kina DDA tuition fee assistance rollout this year to tertiary institutions in Ley Morobe Province for Usinabundi and Gama students.
Member for Usinabundi Vincent Kumara and his team presented a check of 63,000 kina in a simple yet unique gathering held yesterday at the University of Technology for 17 students from Usinabundi and Gama local level government under the DDA tuition fee assistance scheme. Kumara stressed on the significance of the tuition fee and urged the students to use it well by being committed to their studies. The Deputy Registrar at the University of Technology, Gabriel Raul, who received the check on behalf of the administration, thanked member for Usinabundi and his team for assisting the students from Usinabundi district. He further said the University of Technology Memorandum of Understanding clearly highlights that such government tuition fee assistance is non-refundable by the students. Therefore, it is strictly for their studies and academic purposes. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The Nawai District Development Authority funded the construction of a 4-in-1 classroom for Fohosi Primary School in Morobe Province. This is the school's first permanent building since its establishment in 2020.
Fohosi Primary School is located just outside Bumayong and is about a 20-minute drive from Ley. During a 2024 visit, Nawai District Administrator Boots Botike observed that many of the school's buildings were made of bush materials. He then advised the school staff that the DDA will assist to construct a new classroom.
He gave me the information that this school is a level 5 primary school. So I might my own time to call into the school surprisingly one day in 2024. And then I surprised the teachers and the students in here in this school. And I just came in, so they asked me who I was, and I told them I'm district administrator for Nawai district. I'm here to visit you and see the school. And then I saw all these facilities. These facilities, makeshift type of buildings, students sitting in there to learn.
Mr. Botike said they funded the school with 250,000 kina, which was delivered straight to the school.
Money to the contractor because contractor will not use the money wisely for the project. So we gave the money straight to the head teacher and the board. So they used that money very, very wisely to build 4-in-1 classroom and a fencing with only 250,000.
Pohosi Primary School head teacher Nobet Kissing thanked Nawai DDA for their support and said the school is new and is not yet recognized in the school fees subsidy program.
I told Mr. Ratspotiketer, I will never be poor contractor because I am very struggling. So that money, I want to make use of every penny that I will spend on it. So I use all my handymen around here. Handymen around here with a ship level cost. And we managed to come this far. And we have to call back who is responsible for the good mindset there and gave us that 250,000.
He acknowledged the support from Nawai DDA. The school currently has 12 teaching staff, of which only 2 positions, while 10 are on borrowed positions. They have 11 classes with 671 students, and they have been using semi-permanent and makeshift classrooms in the 6 years of operation. Benson Wema, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill-Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Skill-Rise, and by you like it.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion Kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
MTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Papua New Guinea continues to strengthen regional cultural ties following the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the National Cultural Commission and Melanesian Spearhead Group Secretariat in Port Moresby.
The Memorandum of Understanding aims to strengthen culture, arts and regional cooperation across Melanesian countries. Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Belde Nama, stressed the purpose of the agreement.
For the protection of traditional knowledge
and expressions of culture and advance a joint nomination for UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage listing. And that is our aim. We have, I say that this is the purpose of us signing the MOU this afternoon or this evening with the Secretariat from the Melanesian Spear Group. Thirdly is to promote cultural industries and tourism.
He adds Fiji is leading the way in tourism in the Pacific.
I make no apologies by saying that Fiji is leading the way in the Pacific, in Melanesia. And we give credit to them. We must give credit where it's due. And Fiji is doing very well.
Nama says PNG can learn from regional neighbors to improve tourism and cultural promotion while urging PNG to always stay humble.
Learn from Fiji. Papua New Guinea is the bigger brother in the Melanesian countries and in the Pacific. But sometimes we have to humble ourselves and learn from our small brothers.
He also encouraged young people to protect and continue cultural practices.
During our first meeting of the Youth Cultural Festival, and I think we should start promoting that and make it as one of our events leading up to the bigger Melanesian cultural festival. So we get the youth involved so we can impart knowledge down to our children.
He urges youths to be involved to impart cultural knowledge. He adds countries in Melanesia should ensure culture is integrated into MSG agendas in climate change, development and Blue Pacific economy. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
A new report from the Global Outbreak Alert and Response Network has identified major gaps in East New Britain's health response following Cyclone Mila.
According to Global Outbreak Alert and Response Team, there is significant room to strengthen the Provincial Health Authority's Rapid Response Team. 2 officers deployed by the World Health Organization were directed into 4 priority areas include surveillance strengthening, data management, outbreak investigation support, and team mentoring. Incident Manager Dr. Simberi Jojoka said field visits to Rabaul Town Clinic, Luvande Clinic, Napapar Health Center, and Rauna Sepana Health Center revealed high reporting burdens and a lack of data feedback. The Provincial Rapid Response Team, or PRT, is not yet functioning as a multidisciplinary team, and district-level capacity has remained a key gap. However, Phase 3 training with the multidisciplinary PRT is planned for August, which will be followed by district-focused training and a one-day simulation exercise. Discussions are also underway to integrate village health assistance into the syndromic surveillance system for community-level disease detection, making it a priority action that will require sensitization training and formalization of their roles. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news now. 2 challenges to Keir Starmer's leadership have moved towards a contest, but so far no one has formally challenged him, letting the Prime Minister standing firm.
Well, as with many things British, there is a process and that is still playing out. It is very different to Australia, where a Prime Minister can be rolled and very quickly. We can see that the movers and the shakers are moving those chess pieces around here. A lot of this is inside baseball, but it is important detail. We expected the Health Secretary, Wes Streeting, to resign and possibly challenge the Prime Minister today. He's resigned, but he hasn't gone through with a challenge, which would suggest that he doesn't yet have the numbers, or he would prefer to force Sir Keir Starmer's hand, effectively force him to resign on his own, a bloodless coup so to speak. We've also seen one of the other would-be contenders also make moves. That is Andy Burnham, who is the mayor for Greater Manchester. He doesn't yet have a seat in Parliament, but another backbench MP, the member for Makerfield in England's northwest, has today resigned to make way for him. So his resignation triggers a by-election which allows Andy Burnham to run for a seat in Parliament and then make a tilt at the leadership. He has confirmed on social media that he intends to do that. He tried to run for a seat a few months back earlier this year, but he was blocked by Labor's National Executive Committee because his resignation as the Mayor of Greater Manchester would have triggered a mayoral by-election, which was deemed unnecessary and costly. This doesn't, of course, confirm or guarantee a seat for him in Parliament. It is a difficult one to win. Labor only managed to win it with a margin of just 5,000 votes last time, but it certainly gives him a path towards it.
Labour has taken itself to the brink, I think, by saying we're going to go public with all of these concerns. I think the mood as of today seems to be to pull back from that. I hope that what they do now is really think much more deeply about what it is that the vote is saying to it, rather than try and launch into a leadership contest where you have none of this resolved and it's all about the personalities.
National MTV News continues after the break with Rugby Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company. Totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Ah, yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
We have this presidential system, which is the popular vote, where people vote for the Prime Minister or President.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we feature discussions on the possible reforms which will see the direct election of the Prime Minister.
You and I as voters, our influence just ends at the ballot box.
That's on Monday night.
Rugby Sports.
Welcome to Rugby Sports. A national youth competition graduate, Hercules Kondo, is experiencing a whirlwind rise in his short rugby league journey. After making his PNG National Rugby League debut with the Goroka Lahanis last month, The young winger gets another opportunity to make his Queensland Cup debut with the PNG Hunters tomorrow.
During the recent Care Awards event hosted by the Kainantu Mining Limited, one of the major sponsors of the PNG Hunters, the Chief Executive Officer for the Hunters, Scott Barker, announced that young winger Eculis Kondo will be making his Queensland Cup debut when the Hunters host South Logan Magpies at Santos Stadium tomorrow afternoon. The Gorokalani's an NYC product, Kondo is way down the pecking order, but he got the green light from coach Paul Layton due to injury crisis in the team. First choice outside backs Douglas David and Miles Bunham are among the long list of players that are unavailable.
The only player that we have from the Eastern Highlands province, Angoroka, will actually make his debut this weekend, Eculis Kondo. And he'll do that running out in this jersey with K92 on his chest. So, very fitting that, as I said, it's been a journey for him, it's been a journey for the Lahanis to get a player through their system, believe in the process, believe in what they're doing to come to the Hunters.
Meanwhile, Mr. Barker said the club continues to drive strong ethics in the team as they aim to create a better person off the field and not just great players on the field.
At the Hunters, we have three values: faith, family and footy, and in that order. So a lot of people would think it'd be the other way around, but faith in something bigger than all of us, family, which is everything, and obviously footy is what we're there to do. You'll see the boys, they pray. The last thing they do before they go out on the field.
The Hunters are currently at the bottom of the 15-team competition ladder with 2 wins and 7 losses in the 2026 season. The match against the Magpies is crucial for Paul Layton's men if they want to turn their season around. Pakatambu Trukai Sports.
The PNG Barramundis officials have reaffirmed their commitment and dedication to their campaign in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup EAP qualifier as they proceed into Super Stage 6, which they are currently performing well at.
Head coach of the PNG Barramundis, Tim McCaskill, highlighted the team's impressive performance, saying he is really happy with the team and how they utilize their strength in the game. He explained that they have trained strongly since the start of the year, played Borokomoto's Isuzu T20 Smash and NICC in Mackay and used all these opportunities to focus on their style of play. He said the team have adjusted the plans as they have improved and now confident for their best performances in Super 6 stage will place them in winning positions. Meanwhile, Captain Asadola Vala praised the squad as it showcases youth and experience. He said the team just want to keep doing the same stuff and improve in areas where needs improvements. They extended their acknowledgement to fans in PNG with support and players as the team is focused on showcasing the PNG powerful natural game. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout rice, and by you like it.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Sport is one thing that can give kids direction and keep us out of troubles.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game.
Very special representing our country.
Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching True Guy Sports. The Guni Tribe volleyball team is building strong momentum after a friendly match against Team Coca-Cola at Sir John Guy Sand Court, with focus now turning to upcoming national championships.
With a recent friendly volleyball match between the Guni tribes and the Team Coca-Cola at the Sir John Guy Sand Court, team manager Gabriel Kwalimo says the side is made up of players from the Rigo area.
So me play, I'm first neutral team come inside, and then just that now round 5, mostly players made up of the raw talent slope players. And most of the Guni tribes is from the Rigo North. So players club, it's mostly soccer dominated, but me got interest in volleyball, so practical home.
Mr. Kwalimo thanks key people behind the team in terms of support. He says this support continues to help the team grow and stay committed in the competition.
Take this time to thank our sponsor for Guni Tribes, which is Mr. David Awa. He's also the team manager for Gulf Comara FC. He came on board this year and with the sponsorship of the jerseys, as well as volleyball balls and nets, also making this place available for our team to train here.
Kwalimo also spoke on the team's success and highlighted the importance of preparing well for the upcoming national championships.
Since even though it's a new team, but we have the national championship coming up as well for under 18s and under 21s. And even though it's a new team, but we already have 6 or 7 players already been selected. They are trained on squad. So I think it's going to be really good for the corporate bodies to come on board and keep us going.
The team is now looking forward to more matches with better performances in the Fairfax volleyball competition and in the future. Joel Mipari, True Guy Sports.
That ends True Guy Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your Teaser Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic, and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport, to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather reports for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, fine to partly cloudy, Daru cloudy periods with brief rain drizzles, Kerema cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms, Alatau cloudy periods, then some showers, then partly cloudy towards the afternoon. Popondetta mostly fine, then some afternoon to evening rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momasi region, Lay City, partly cloudy, then some afternoon showers, Madang partly cloudy, Wewak partly cloudy, then some afternoon showers, and Vanimo partly cloudy, then some showers. In the New Guinea Highlands region, Lorengau mostly fine, Kavieng partly cloudy, then few showers, Kokopo and Rabaul partly cloudy with rain drizzle, Kimbe mostly fine to partly cloudy, and Buka partly cloudy with drizzles. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, morning fog patches clearing into mostly fine, then some afternoon to evening showers to rain. Goroka Barnes and Kundiawa, morning fog patches clearing, then cloudy periods with afternoon possible evening showers to rain. Manditari and Wabag, morning fog patches clearing into partly cloudy, then brief afternoon to evening showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Saturday, the 16th of May 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.